This is why you should start out with chickens if you're gonna get farm animals or start homesteading or farming. Okay, I know everyone hears that. Everybody says chickens are the gateway animal for homesteaders and things like that, or getting farm animals. The reason is this, okay? So I have a static coop, but I also let my chickens kind of free range in a fenced in area. The beauty of a static coop is the fact you have a great place, safe spot for your chickens to lay their eggs. Find them, that way you know where the eggs are. You gather the eggs, okay? Everyone gets chickens for eggs, but they don't often think about the other benefits, okay? So I just spent the better part of this morning, and when I say better part, I mean it, because I woke up this morning and it felt like I needed to fire up the grill, put some meat on, and turn a football game on, okay? It felt like fall this morning. It was beautiful. It's still a nice day, but it's starting to get warm. I digress. I spent the better part of this morning cleaning out what has been on the bottom of this chicken coop. And what is that, you say? So it's what we call a carbonaceous diaper. And over time, you basically just keep adding and adding wood chips. Found a nail, nobody wants to step on that. You keep adding and adding wood chips over time as the chickens poop and scratch and move it around, and it breaks down. What that does, it actually helps keep smells down, helps with disease, all the stuff like that. But it also creates soil, okay? So over time, it's gonna pack down, so it's gonna fill up your coop. So then that's when you clean it out. I've literally cleaned that coop out twice. This is the second time I've cleaned it out since I've had chickens, and we've had them in that coop now for a couple, 3 or 4 years now. So when I clean it out, like I said, it makes soil. It makes really good, happy, healthy soil. So then I take that soil and put it over here. That's where I put it in my garden. So right now I have tomatoes in this raised bed. I've been working on this raised bed now for about 2 years. I built it, and then I did what's called hugelkultur, where basically you stack wood on the bottom and let it all break down. I haven't gotten to planting it yet because the logs that I put in there were pretty large. Now it's finally to the point where the soil is decent, it stays in there. So I just didn't have enough soil. So that's why I cleaned out the coop and I put it all in there, because it just is good, delicious soil for the plants. Yes, I also put it around the tomatoes that are already in here. Because it's broken down, it's not hot, so it's not going to burn the plants or kill the plants. The beautiful thing about tomatoes as well is on the bottom, trimmed off the little leaves close to the bottom and put the soil in there, and these tomatoes will actually grow roots where the soil stops again. So if all this packs down and I put more, it's not going to hurt my tomatoes. But also check this out, y'all. What are those? What are those little white things, Jesse? What? Did you label? You labeled? I did label. We're growing here. We are growing. We're becoming something better than we used to be. If you don't know, if you're just now coming across this and you're like, I don't understand. Well, now you understand that I'd never labeled anything. I can never remember what I put anywhere. Unless I put it in like specific rows and only that thing in that row. And even then I was like, I still don't know what's in this row. But we labeled, and we're good to go. So the unfortunate thing we have had happen, I don't know why I set you down just to then pull you away, is in Wade's garden bed we had garlic. And Reggie kind of got in there and screwed up all our garlic. We still have some in there. We did pull some already, and we got some bulbs out of it. But other than that, I got my one Puma pepper plant growing down in here. So you can tell I also put some more soil in here. So you got to play the long game. That's why chickens are so good. Okay, chickens are fun to watch. They're fun to love. Okay. but they also have great benefits, and it's not just eggs. Okay, people will be like, don't get chickens to sell the eggs because you're not going to make any money off the eggs, which is true. You're going to make probably enough to supplement the feed, unless you do let them free range and stuff, then maybe, and then if you can find them. That's why I like how I have my setup, because they kind of free range, but then I put them up every night, so I gather the eggs in one specific spot. Now that you do have those mobile hutches, like what Justin Rhodes and Jessica Sowers have and talk about, and those are great too. I want to get there because I need to let the land back there rest a good bit, because we had goats there as well, so it kind of got a little desolate. What we're working on now is we're going to hook up irrigation out here, because another one of those big things that I always do is get lazy and forget to water. So I'm going to set the irrigation up in a way that I can be lazy, but I also have to be the one to kind of turn it on. So I'm giving myself a chance to be better, but also give me some play. This right here is a rain point. I did a video on it whenever it was like last year, because I used it to keep fresh cold water for the dogs in the back, because this I can control from my phone, but also I can press that and it comes on and comes off. So I can control it here or on my phone. That's where that little bit of leeway is going. So I just attached my drip line. I'm gonna run this one drip line over here to these tomatoes. Well, Jesse, where's the labeling for these? Listen, what did I just say? Okay, unless I put them in a specific spot, then I'll remember. Okay, these are actually some cherry tomatoes, and that's why I put them over here, because that's basically all San Marzanos and like 2 Abe Lincolns. It's still a win. The biggest concern is how I'm going to get this line. It's going to go from here over here. Since I've got the sidewalk, there is a crack in the sidewalk that I might be able to dig out a bit and put it in there. So I might try that. I just have to be careful whenever I might have to dig a trench down here for when I'm cutting grass. Alright, well, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's going to take some finagling a little bit. We got to angle some and move some around. But each one, I put little misters on it, so that one kind of had to make it shoot a little bit further. But all my stuff is getting water. My puma pepper, everything over there, my cucumbers. Nice. I just use a temporary pole for now, so I can figure out going underneath the concrete, or honestly just kind of leaving that there. I do have to dig in the ground right here a bit, because it pulls up off the ground, and I don't want to trip over it, and I don't really want the kids or Chassis tripping over it either. But other than that, everything's looking good. Definitely accomplished what I wanted to accomplish today. So just remember, chickens are the gateway animal, but they have plenty of benefits. This garden's gonna be amazing. Even though it's small, it will be mighty. Appreciate you.